Snappers, this is Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Minecraft from the TimeShot. Oh god, Fuzzy's here. Minecraft from the TimeShot server. I made the mistake of telling them I was about to record because I was like, don't say anything that you don't want online. And then they're all like, get him. And so this could be interesting. But welcome back to another episode of the Minecraft from the TimeShot server. We've done a little bit of work. Some of the other members of the server have gotten into the festive spirit. And I think Penny is the one who did pretty much everything else here. So I put up the tree last episode, which half of you guys probably haven't seen because half the views of our normal TimeShot episodes on that one. I don't know why, but hey, we'll take it, whatever. But Penny went through the trouble of going through the end, and she went and got a shulker box for everybody and dyed them. So everybody's got their own shulker box. So Fabe is yellow, obviously. Dave, brown. Huck, green. MK, blue. Poet, red. So, I mean, everybody's got their own box. I think this is, yep, this one's me here. Oh, hey, already got some gifts rolling in. But yeah, so everybody's gonna put the gifts in there, and then people can take their own shulker box with them when they're done, when the season is over. But yeah, so we put the tree up, froze over the lake, and people have taken upon themselves to do some decorating. I think there's a couple of things that have cropped up here as well. The naughty and nice list are going there, and then it looks like somebody had some navigation issues. I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but looks like Santa's sleigh might have made an appearance. Yeah. So navigation issues aside, the holiday season's kicking off with a bang there. So people are getting into the spirit of it. I know Edson's doing a lot of stuff. In fact, I think this and that might be part of Edson's. He's going all out, spending the next like 2 weeks straight doing some sort of Christmas holiday special sort of thing, which will be a lot of fun. But we're not going to be doing any holiday related stuff today necessarily. I actually wanted to. I've been doing some work out at the desert base on our donator hall and things like that, and I wanted to start settling this place a little bit for reasons like. You know, I'm out there, I'm working, spending a lot of time out there, and I'm running out of food, and I'm doing all these other things. So I figured today might be a good day for us to go ahead and start getting a little bit more established out there for just basic living conditions. And so one of the things we're going to do is we're going to get some crops here. Actually, for part of this, we're going to need some wheat. So we'll go ahead and grab some wheat here, and I'll come back and get this replanted in a bit. We'll grab some of this for the moment. We'll just grab this front little row, and I definitely will be back. Fuzzy, don't worry, it'll be fine. I'll be back, and I'll replant this in a little bit. Not gonna worry about it on camera right now. Hi, Fuzzy. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I thought she sicked her dog on me. You starving that poor mutt? His tail is a little low. Right, I have to report abuse to Penny. Alright, so since Pudsy's watching us, I guess we'll go ahead and fill in the wheat field before she gets all upset about it. Penny's on the case. Perfect. I think Penny's working on her mountain. I think she's converting all the grass to obsidian. Fun times on the server this morning. Alright, so we'll get this wheat in, and then also gonna grab a field of potatoes too, I think. Not a field, but a handful of potatoes, because I'm gonna want to go ahead. Well, I guess we can take some of this. We'll take some of these seeds and we'll start a little wheat field out there. That won't be the worst idea. We're eventually going to want all these crops, but I'm planning a build that's going to probably go along with that. So we're not going to have lots of big farms necessarily, but, we'll, get these crops planted, and And then we'll at least be able to keep ourselves alive until our official builds are going to be in place here. Alrighty. Now, one of the other things I wanted to do... Actually, I need to grab some carrots too. Gosh darn it! This is becoming more and more apparent that I should have done some of this before we started recording. Hang on. We're almost there. You guys, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. You guys are going to love it. It's good. No, it's probably not going to be that great. But it's going to be worth it. Well, it might not be worth it. But hey, it's TimeShot. What more do you want? If I was planning and doing everything ahead of time like a responsible YouTuber, I probably wouldn't be a member of this server. So, alright, we've got carrots. One of the reasons I want carrots is because I think my primary meat source, at least for the time being, is going to be rabbit, which may be the least efficient meat source I could probably... What is that? Least efficient meat source I can probably have, but there's lots of rabbits out in the desert, and so it seems like the natural food source. So it's in check Skype before coming back to spawn. Yes, this is where we want to be. So we're gonna gather up some rabbits out in the desert. That's kind of the natural food source. I also wanted to go ahead and get some llamas. And I'm not going to go on a big adventure for them, because honestly, if you guys want to see that, I'm sure you have already seen it on a number of people's channels. I know Poet and Dave and Jake and Penny and April and Anasia. I mean, like half the server has already been out on adventures and gathered llamas of their own. So if you want to go see where llamas live in the natural habitats, you guys are more than capable and welcome to do so. But I want to get a nice little smattering of them. We've got 3 different varieties, it looks like, here. So what I probably am going to do is, let's go... Oop. Oop. That's not what I want. Somebody told me I need to feed them hay bales. Okay. There we go. I may have double fed one of those. Alright. We've got a little baby there. This might work out okay, though, because I really only need to breed... I only need, like, 3 babies. I only need, like, 1 of each. And... Oh no, is that one not tamed? Hold on, what was that? It's a white one? Is that what it was? One of the lighter ones? Here. There you go. YouTube breed. It still leaves me enough. Yes, we're cute! Oh my gosh, they are adorable though. They're so cute! Alright, okay, so then I need 2 tan ones. Let's see, you, and need another tan one that's got some stuff going on. There we go. You. Yep, you two find each other. Love, lost, cross-eyed, something. Okay, here we go. Alright, so now we've got baby here. Oh no, they're all going to try and follow me out of here, aren't they? It's probably not going to go, like, super well. Since I don't actually want 100 llamas, I only want to steal the ones that I've bred here. Nope, 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 nope. You come on, where's my baby? Come here, baby. There we go. So we're gonna take these 3. And, I guess if I can get them out and then close the gate behind them. Haha! Well, that worked fantastically. Alrighty. Well, great. Okay, good. We're doing great. Awesome. Okay, well, good. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Things are looking up. So we sheared these poor sheep. Okay, we're behind Anasia's house, I guess. So yeah, we've got 1 of each. I don't know if there's other varieties, but these seem to be the 3 varieties I've seen. And that Anasia's little llama love shack is, I'm assuming that's just Anasia's, because it looks exactly like her stuff. But maybe a lot of people helped with it. I don't know. But anyway, the llama love shack, those are the 3 varieties that are in there. So that's what we wanted to do. Okay, so night is coming or going. Looks like night's about to end, so that works out pretty nicely. What I think we'll do then, we've got carrots, we've got potatoes. Awesome. We're gonna head on out to our desert base here. These little ones are keeping up okay. I guess if one gets unled, it should just continue following the rest of them, right? They've got this fun leading mechanic. But I wanted to get some llamas out here. One, because it's a new mob, and I think it'd be interesting to mess around with. I think everybody's going to mess around with llamas. It's one of the first new interesting mobs in a while. I don't think the caravanning thing is going to be super useful to me. I don't think they're going to be like a super functional thing. But for me, living out in the desert, I think they're the closest thing that I'm going to get to like camels or something. They're pretty closely related to that kind of stuff. And so in my mind, they fit pretty well in a deserty kind of environment. So it might be nice to have some, nice to have a little herd of llamas wandering around in our desert. Everybody still keep it up. You guys are great. Awesome. Let's do it. And then we've got the native rabbits to the desert areas. So we'll grab some of those as well. But I figured we'd start here. Try and keep away from that creeper. Around here, everybody's doing okay. What was that? I saw something. I'm having difficulty with loading today. I'm not sure why, but we've got a couple of these. Oh, this is the middle of a house. Where are we exactly? I don't know. I can lead you guys through water though, right? Let's just do that. Trying to find the actual path, on the actual path all the way over there. Well, there's that. There's a little rabbit. We could save this little rabbit, be humanitarians, right? Rabbits are not real good with being led though. Chances are it's just going to get itself killed on the way. It's trying to get into that that villager's carrot crop, so we'll spare the villagers and get ourselves a rabbit as well. Villagers is actually something else we're going to mess with, and I'll show you guys something along the way here if we pass it. But there is a zombie spawner that's kind of on the surface. Well, hey guys, bye buds. So yeah, it's like 2 in the morning there for her, I think. All right, how we doing? Did we lose the rabbit? We lost the rabbit. I see my lead. Hang on, rabbit. Hold on. You're going nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. Okay, so what was that? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so there's a surface zombie spawner, and I've been hoping while I've been doing work out at the donator hall, I've been hoping to come across like at night I'll go out into the desert or whatever, and I'll try and find like a zombie villager. I don't think that's gonna be actually end up being a realistic possibility, because in the desert biomes in the more recent versions of the game, it's not a zombie place. It's more husks. It's not more husks. It's pretty much all husks. You'll see the occasional zombie out there, but large in a way we're looking at husks out in the desert. And I've spent a night or two out in wait. Rabbits are scared, right? I forget. They've got new AI. All right, come here. Come here, little ones. Come here. Ha! I gotcha. I gotcha. You are mine now. You two will create a great civilization of feeder rabbits. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it doesn't really seem like it's a possibility to come here. I got more leads. We can do this. We can do this. Oh yeah, you see those carrots. You want those carrots, don't you? Yeah. Oh no. Oh, come back. Come back. Look, I've got carrots. No. Oh, no. Ha ha, I got you. So yeah, I keep getting distracted by rabbits. Husks, pretty much all husks out in the desert. And so it's very, very difficult to actually, it's probably going to be very, very difficult for me to actually find any sort of, we just still have the 2? Did I lose one? Hold on. I want my lead back at least. Oh my gosh, it was probably so long ago. Did I just lose these other rabbit? Man, you guys really don't handle being led very well. Okay, well we're just gonna cut a straight line here, I guess, and hope for the best. Oh my gosh, these little llamas are adorable. It's my whole pack of little llamas. Oh, that sounded bad. Oh, that was a cactus. All right, everybody away from the cactus, please. We'll get more rabbits once we get back there. I don't really have anything to put these rabbits in. Well, that's not true. I guess I do have a small pit that I've been storing my horse in, that we could potentially put rabbits in. But yeah, so there's a zombie. Oh, I think it's right here. Yes. Yeah, so there's a surface zombie spawner that I came across when I was walking. It just spawned on the surface. Sand collapsed. It was just sitting there. And so we're going to be using that, I think, because I do want to set up a little bit of a village. Now, where did that stupid rabbit go? Hang on. Hang on. Aha! I see you, rabbit. Yeah, I got you. So yeah, because what I want to do is I want to set up a little village out at my place, which I think, again, everybody is doing this season. It sounds like everybody's getting into the villager game, but we're just gonna go. We're just gonna get these guys back, and I will worry about rabbits at a later date. Everybody's doing a village, but I want to set up like an iron farm. I've got all these big plans for what I want to do out at my base this season. And so part of that is going to be setting up a village, so I need villagers for that, but more importantly than that even, I need villagers because I need a bunch of emeralds. And I don't really want to toy around with Edson's villagers too much. I know he's got a big villager farm. I know Dave's got one, and we could potentially mess around with Dave's because he's not around a ton. I don't know if he's got real big plans for him, or if he just decided he wanted to play around with him, but I think it'll end up being better overall if we go ahead and just get our own little village going, because with the donator... Ooh, hello, no, come here, little rabbit. You're a different color. Yeah. So I think it'll end up being real useful to us for the donator hall, because we've got that... ooh, yeah, that's why I was worried that was going to happen. Rabbits do that a lot. I remember when rabbits first came out, and I tried to go get rabbits from... I think it was when I was on Far Side when rabbits first came out. And I went to go get rabbits and take them out to my external base, and I got a ton of rabbits, and I think maybe like... Well, no, the first time I did it... No, maybe this wasn't even me. Maybe this was Yeti. One of the guys on the server, I remember watching his video, he went to go get a ton of rabbits. And he got a ton of rabbits. And he was making his way back to his base because they were pretty far out at that point, because they were only generating a new terrain, and the server had been around for a year or so, and so he went all the way out, got all these rabbits, and by the time he got back, only one remained. He didn't even, like, his second one, or the second to last one, died just as he was getting back to his base, which was just heartbreaking, because then he couldn't even breed them, and it's like, crap, he's got to go find all new rabbits. They're just not very good at transporting. Okay, so we've got 3 little babies here. Let's put you guys in a good spot. Quit spitting at me. Come on, give me something I can... Ooh, there we go. Oh no, it was perfect there for a second. Hold on. There we go. Alright, I'll make one of those work for a thumbnail. It'll be great. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna put these little dudes over here in my horse pen for the moment, I think. Alright. So you guys stay down here. Age up good and well. In fact, I'll put it right there, so you definitely can't get out. Okay, awesome. Awesome. So I've been doing some work on the donator hall. Let me show you guys that while we're out here. Maybe we'll try and find some rabbits on our actual island, or closer by. But yeah, so got this place in. I moved the storage from out front in here just because I figured, well, we got an internal space, let's move it in. And then I've been working on this passage down here. And there's going to be 3 separate rooms, at least to start with. Always have the opportunity to potentially add more, but for now we're going to start with 3. If anything has come from all my end wandering. Oop, start telling the story. It's a ton of walkways everywhere. Yep, that's end wandering. But yeah, so we're going to have a room that goes off here, a room that goes off there, and then coming down here, there's going to be another room off this way. And so probably what it's going to be is like one-time donators, so like PayPal donations, and Steam donations probably. I haven't really opened up my Steam wish list a lot because really I'm not one of those people who like needs a ton of games. But we might open up a room for like maybe Steam or other kinds of donations. So, you know, one-time monetary donations, maybe donations of items or something like that, games or I don't know, other things to that effect. And then down here is going to be patrons. And so basically, I don't know if any of you guys have watched my Decimon series, which this whole thing is inspired by. But it's gonna end up being, so in that series I was the ground gym leader. It was a Pixelmon series, and I was the ground gym leader, and so I built this Doug trio in the desert, and came down here, and kind of in this area was where my gym was. And it was kind of this circular platform that we would battle on. There was a ring above that you could look down on the platform, and then underneath the platform was just a big pool of lava. So it was this big circular cavern that I'd carved out. And suspended over this big pool of lava was the battle platform. We might have something similar here. I'm envisioning it, and I'm thinking I'm liking it, but we'll just have like these circular platforms of grass, maybe suspended over lava. I don't know. That could be fun, but we'll kind of see how it plays out. But then on there, so we would have, everyone would have their sheep, because that's how my donator hall works. Everyone would have their sheep, so one-time donators would get their sheep. I think the colored, last season we did, everybody got to choose the color of their sheep, and that was nice for a little while, but it's a big hassle for me to try and track down, okay, so this person donated, they didn't, nobody specifies at the time what color they want their sheep to be, because nobody really thinks about it, and I don't think to make them specify at that time, and then by the time I remember, tracking them down to try and get that information is kind of a hassle. So what we're probably going to do is we're going to go the route that most people do with their donator halls, and I think we've talked about this a little bit in the past, but we're going to go the route, like in Poet's donator hall, you donate a certain amount, you get an iron block. If you donate a certain amount, more than that, you get gold, then diamond, then emerald, or something to that effect. And so we're probably going to have our sheep kind of broken up that way, where, if you donate a certain amount, your sheep will be this color, and if you donate a certain amount of that, your sheep will be that, and so things like that. And it'll just be an easier way for us to kind of keep track of that stuff. And then I don't have to worry about constantly the logistics of figuring out what color everybody wants theirs to be and things like that. So that's probably what we're going to end up doing. And so I'm working on this. I've carved out all the paths now. And so now I need to start working on the actual chambers where these sheep are going to go. And that, it shouldn't take too long. Maybe we'll do a stream at some point this week. Maybe over lunch or something. We'll just spend some time carving out that cavern. But it'll be good. Unfortunately, it's not going to give us a ton of resources that we actually need, but that's okay. How are our little ones doing? Okay. I wonder how long it takes them to grow up. I guess that's probably the same as any other baby mammal in the game. But so they'll probably be all grown up here in a couple of minutes or so. But yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking out here. I'm getting the villagers going because I started doing some of this over here because I did at one point go up to Edson's villager breeder and just trade with some of the villagers in there, which got them breeding a little bit too. But we have this we used the green wool initially. I was using it as just like planning out. You guys know me, when I'm doing a new build, I like to plan out shaping and stuff in colored wool so it really stands out and I can kind of see what I'm doing. And so for these, I had some green wool out here for that, and so I just used that as a temporary placeholder, and I decided, okay, well, I don't use wool in builds. I just don't. It doesn't, like, it's, and, partially for this reason, I've got these Doug Trio heads spewing lava, and it burns up. This all burned off. And so we can't use wool. It's not a construction material. It's just not, and so I can't make myself use it. But I do like the brighter green of the wool as opposed to, I mean, this is even the lime green clay, but it's a little dull. It's a little dull for me in this particular application. I like it in general, but in this particular application, it's not what I'm looking for. So I want to get some villagers going so that we can, we're going to replace all of this lime green wool and clay with emerald blocks. But I'll show you guys kind of what I mean. I made these pits because like I'm going to try and find some zombie villagers and I'll lead them over here and we'll get them all converted up and things like that. We can potentially, there's a couple villages that we passed through on the way out here that we could potentially borrow a villager or two from, but I've never really done a lot of like creating a village from scratch with the conversion and everything, so that could be a fun thing to play around with. But yeah, I mean, I've spent several nights as I've been out here building, out in the desert searching, and I've come to the conclusion that there's just not enough zombies to, because the zombie villagers are a little bit of a lower chance of spawning anyhow, and then, realistically, with the husks, there's just not enough of a zombie spawn going on. Now, little rabbit, I've got carrots here. Why don't you come on back now? Here, we'll try this little guy. Try this little guy. Oh yeah, you can get over that block. You're a good boy. Okay, we got one. Let's gently lead this guy back, avoiding this zombie here. As I'm telling you guys, there's no zombies out here. But yeah, so chances are I'll probably end up doing something with that zombie spawner that we came across. I'll set it up so that we can filter out zombie villagers from regular zombies, and via that we should be able to, once we get some identified, we should be able to transfer them. Maybe through the nether would be the quickest, easiest way to do it. I'm not really sure. Probably through the nether, if I can get a portal going, because it's really not that far from here, even in the overworld. We could easily do it via boat or something to that effect, but I think if we do it through the nether, it's going to be super quick, because it's pretty close even in the overworld. 8 times closer than the nether. Should be a nice, quick, easy little jog. Alright, come on, bunny. Do I have a block to even fill this in with? I don't. Okay, come on. There's a good guy. Nope. Nope. Okay. There we go. Got a bunny. Give me that lead back. Alright. Okay, so he's trapped in. Let's see if we can get one more, and then we'll probably call it a day. I'd love to get one of those other colored ones. There's a browner one that we got killed on the way out here. Oh, I keep meaning. I'm also going to be, so that villager thing, something we're going to be working on in a soon episode. Not a recent episode. I don't know. Oh gosh. That is not what I wanted to happen. That was not what I wanted to happen. I'm getting low on arrows, so I've been trying to do melee a little bit more. I should have just, oh gosh. I should have just stopped at the skeleton farm while we were in spawn, but I did not think about it. Crap. I just destroyed everything. There we go. I'll come back and fix this here in a little bit, because it's basically, it's my terrain. I'm the only one who's gonna get punished by that, so I'll be obviously the one to fix it. And I've got plenty of materials to do that with. It's probably not the best time. It's hard enough getting rabbits back when you're not getting shot at by everything. There was one over here though. Let's do I have 12 arrows? Great. Okay, so they're not tracking me. Let's see if we can't get that little rabbit who was running away from us up here. Get our carrots out just in case. I see him. Oof. Come on. Oh. Yeah, so on top of the zombie villager thing we're going to be working on here soon, I'm also going to be working on on the end farm. It doesn't sound like anybody's really pressing. I know Edson wants to help out, at least with the decorating thing. He did a great job of getting us all decorated and everything last season. And it sounds like he's really interested in helping with that portion, but it doesn't sound like anybody's really raring to go with actually building the thing. And I've kind of gotten to the point, I've been doing a lot of digging, and so a lot of my picks are pretty worn out and stuff like that, and they've got mending on them, and I guess I could just repair them at some point. I suppose that's always an option available to me, but I would rather just let the mending enchants do its work, and so but we need experience for that. And right now, especially in 1.11, where they've changed, you can only have so many of a mob in a footprint. So in one block, you can only have like 25 mobs before they start suffocating, sort of thing. It makes it difficult to do XP grinders. But our Ender Farm from last season had a pretty decent design. Okay, awesome. Let's get you guys red here. There we go. So we'll get that population growing. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Alrighty guys, I think that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I've been Tor the Great. You guys have been great. I'll see you guys all back here next time. We'll probably be working on our zombie spawner and getting some villagers over here, and then maybe the episode after that we're gonna be doing some end farm stuff. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'm gonna continue doing some off-camera work out here probably, because maybe like I said, maybe we'll even maybe I'll even do a stream at some point of us just digging out the donator hall. I don't know. You guys would have to let me know what your interest level would be in something like that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Great, and you guys have been great. Make sure those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys, and I'll see you all back here next time. Alrighty, guys, have a good one.